Imagine knowing exactly why you procrastinate. Hmm? What would that mean to you if you could just release that procrastination and just do it? What the heck would you achieve? Just what is it? So I know all of you who are watching this are so intelligent and so great and you're ready to do stuff because otherwise you wouldn't be watching me. So you know what to do, but you're not doing it. And we call that procrastination. But why is it there? You see, sometimes we go, oh, it's because I'm not worthy and no. But no. It doesn't have to be that. Like we're even programmed that through our paradigms. Oh, we've got these paradigms and you've got to work through them. But I didn't want you to work through your paradigms. I want to be your new paradigm, your new programming, your new iOS system. You've literally downloaded the new version. What is that? You see? Do you know what that is? Do you? If you were to build a building, like you wouldn't just start putting a brick on top of another brick, would you? No, you wouldn't, would you? You would build the foundations. Then you'd have drawn the bloody picture first of all. Because if you don't draw the picture and know what you want, then how do you know how deep the foundations have got to be? How do you know how wide? But don't you see what all of us have been doing is just putting a brick on top of a brick on top of a brick and then wondering, what the heck is that? And then it falls down, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem so silly that you wouldn't do that with stuff in the outside world, but you do it with the stuff on the inside world? I know why you procrastinate, and I'm going to draw it out in a wee diagram. You got to be on this next week. Like, without shadow of a flipping doubt, you've got to be on because I'm going to just share everything. But you got to be on it. Like, share it with somebody you want to work with as well, because there's a prize. Anybody want to come for afternoon tea at the Ritz? Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I need to know who that is so I can book it, because as soon as it's open, I'm sure everybody's going to be there. Goodness knows when we're going to get it, but we're going to get it at some stage anyway. So I know why you procrastinate, and I'm going to draw it out for you in such a simple format that it's going to stick in your head. Because even though, I'm talking about the house building, blah, 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 you sort of get it, but how do you apply that to everyday life? So that's the thing. This isn't about knowledge. It is about the application of it. Yeah, it's about the application of it. And I'm going to show you in a diagram. But here's one thing I want you to think about. Do the maths. It was an article I wrote yesterday because it's in LinkedIn. And it dawned on me it took me 20 years to double my salary. 20 years. And then I doubled that in a year. What was different? So you could say, well, you stop procrastinating, Sheena, but I've never been a procrastinator. Are you like me? Are you the person who just does? Because I couldn't figure it out. I did everything that I was supposed to do. Even in those 20 years, I studied, I got qualifications, I just went for the next role. I did even get to be number one in my industry and in my job role. But how did I double that in a year when I had zero revenue, zero clients? And how did I do that? Do you think that was anything to do with releasing the procrastination? So I'm not a procrastinator. So that's why I sort of, to even explain it to you, but when I got it myself, because there's something that my friend has asked me to book in on, and I haven't done it yet. And I could go, it's my paradigm. Yeah, I just know how much effort it's going to take, but I know that it's going to be such great reward. It's to do a boot camp 3 nights a week because I'm going to be doing Tough Mudder. I've booked in on Tough Mudder. I'm ready to do it in September. And I'm like, 10 miles, 25 obstacles through the mud. What am I doing it for? Because I know it's not the physical challenge that scares me. It's the mental challenge. and I know what I'm going to have to pull out of the bag to make it happen. And you see, so even though there's another thing about procrastination is you have set yourself a vision that's high, and actually you're scared of it. And so you do things that stop it happening because your subconscious is protecting you and going, well, you do realize if you do this, then this is going to happen. And so because of that physical event, I realized then something that was holding me back in my business. So no matter how hard I worked, there was actually a bit of fear that I would have responsibility for somebody else's pay. That scared me, that Sheena was responsible for somebody else's pay. And then when I realized that, I actually went, well, do I want to be? Because that actually holds me accountable. And accountability is your success insurance policy. See, when you can just work on your own, you can dib out anytime. Sure, who cares? It's only you. But when you then set yourself up for success and you have other people who are relying on you, that's holding you accountable. For you to be straight out there in front of everybody, all vulnerable, including in the Tough Mother, where is Sheena's mind strong enough to go through? I don't put my head underwater, by the way, and I most certainly don't put my head underwater in mud, and I certainly don't want to be electrocuted while I'm underwater. I have a fear of being underwater. I mean, I've done things to overcome that fear, but I just decided I don't actually want to do that anyway. I've done scuba diving. I've jumped off a boat and just to push that out of me. But I'm just like, nah, I'd rather gallop up and down the beach, at 100 miles an hour on my horse. That scares me, but I want to do it. So the Tough Mudder then literally puts me out there as, oh, you're the mindset coach, then you can't even do this. So I know that. So the reason for your procrastination can be lots of different things, but I'm going to literally draw it out for you so that you can see which one it is that affects you with things in your life. So get on the masterclass if you're not already on it. And let's put an end to that procrastination and let's go to the Ritz for tea and let's double our income again. In fact, doubling's not good enough. How about taking your annual salary and making it monthly? How about doing that? That'd be fun. I've got some clients who are doing that right now. And it just makes me laugh. I want to show you something here that one of my clients sent me yesterday. And it is just, oh my goodness, the biggest joy of my life. I wonder if you can actually see it on here. Do you see that as a credit report? Can you see that? My client sent me that yesterday. That's her credit report. She started working with me 2 years ago and she was in the orange. And she's just shown me that now. She didn't even know she got there. How freaking amazing. You see, I just love stuff like that. I just love it. You see, that's what an end to procrastination will do for you. You gotta love it, don't you? So listen, that's 999 out of 999. By the way, that is 100% credit score. I love it. Have an awesome day today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.